bit of a surprise one. Yeah, bit of a week off I had. I've been off physically because my handing was done. Not last Friday because that was 2 days ago. The Friday before that. As this is a Sunday. Well, yeah. Well, no, how the weeks work, who knows? Anyway, yeah. So I had things scheduled and the handing came in and I got all that done and hopefully I get the nice fancy degree at the end of university and all that. Other than that, life goes on, and yeah, progress on uploads and such may change depending on what I'm actually doing and how I'm actually looking after myself and life is such. Um, so yeah, surprisingly, the TF2 Jump Academy video I did randomly did well. The unboxing great ones I did okay as well. I say okay, 100 views there, 300 views on the Jump Academy. That is generally good, but surprisingly, it's kind of after the Jump Academy, the videos died off. I mean, the hour video of the orcs going into Helm's Deep, that's Helm's Deep, that's Lord of the Rings, there we go. And then the 9 million battle one I did with the orcs versus Romans did meh, 8 views. Devil May Cry video, which I didn't edit, you should have watched that because that was pretty good because I bought DMC5 on a Steam sale. And I did a little bit of edited video where I kind of voiced over a couple of bits, put a bit of music in, and just sort of sped up and showed me goofing around a bit. Then realizing I'm not the biggest fan of those sort of games, but I might live stream them and see if they do well live streamed. But yeah, the end clip of me fighting, trying to do a special move, and then finally figuring out how to do it. It's janky PC controls, but yeah. I might add this to the Walk and Talk series. It's probably be named after that, probably potentially, because it is what it is. But yeah, I did play Minecraft for a while. I honestly haven't touched this game, and then randomly I went. There's a forest here, birch. I went to creative, spawned some items, and then manually cleared it. And started digging out, and then I did some commands. I flew around, I mapped the area, I found stuff, and thought, what to do. Then I cleared this area manually a bit. Then I did it with with the commands, and then yeah, I started building this nonsense. So I'm kind of thinking I'm building a little city, a town or something on top of this. But my idea is we have the underlevel, the subway, potentially more waterway sewage areas, subway, then the city on top. I'm basically creating a layered pancake of levels in theory. Which is why we have a bunch of waterways for boats. But you come in here, you've got the vibe what I'm looking for. I know it doesn't quite finish everywhere, but got rooms to go up levels. Got this massive water dock area here, which I want to lead into this, which can change depending on how this goes. But it's like this tuff is like some weird waterproof concrete, and the brick is just what's mossy because it's damp down here. Got rooms. But then connects into the main one here, which I haven't got anything over yet, but it does that. And then I've got one I'm working on now is this, even a boat here, which is even smaller, cubby hole, waterways with small rooms, and then you have an option to go straight into this sort of connecting one, or you can go around here, enter these rooms, and also go around this way, which I might as well show off because I'll be back in a moment. There's not a lot to be fair, but you have this entryway with some footpaths. And then you enter back into this, we can get into this cubby hole. You got like this cubby hole here and down here. So like if I stop here, this one leads up here, which connects to this, which connects around that way. So it's like another sub-level above this. You have this one here and this one here. So you get the feeling. It's got that weird mazy underground vibe which you want. But yeah. And then I started building this massive staircase here and one down there for a sub-underground level, because you may have saw the big pit in the middle of the map, which is currently where we'll be walking to. because there was a big cave and a trial chamber down this way. So I've been kind of working. I got to this point, kind of thought, I think, kind of creating something that feels intentional and kind of a little bit natural as well, like it is to come down here into this massive cave. It was a water cave, so I thought, oh, good drainage plug. I believe the tri chamber was down this way, which I blew it the fuck up. So I thought it was just interesting to have this massive pit in the middle. So I was, for some daft reason, building this down, which we can carry on doing for this. So yeah. The first ICBM video did alright. It's sitting at 16, which is currently a peak from some of these low balls after this, but I don't know. So yeah, I mean, I did a college survival video again because there's explosive updates, and I played around with some explosives. Got 5 views. Yeah, it's one of them. It's not. I'm not hitting my average of a 10, a couple in the teens, where it's like I'm kind of happy it's around there. It's a little bit low, so I took this week off to think. Let's see what it does. See if it changes if I let it sit for a bit. And it's like I said, it's been a bit quiet. So it comes a question: is a change in strategy needed? Do I stream a bit more, see if that boosts up as well? But I haven't been streaming because I've been busy. Because hand in for university. I do need to still do that. Well, I needed to still do that. With that now done, it is now real life. It's a job. It's starting my own company potentially if I want to do that. So yes, interesting stuff. To live in an interesting time. I think we do one big ass column. So yeah, that is my life. Just to randomly ramble. But yeah, I think more Jump Academy. I hate doing it. I'm not that good at Jump Academy, but someone put a funny. I got a few comments on that for some reason. I think rocket jumping is popular. It's tier 2. It's kind of do something a little bit odd, a bit more buzzwordy and buzz topic, and see what it does to the channel. It just boom a bit. Got a few more subs. It's nicely ticking along to that 250 mark. And I probably have a mini celebration, I think. I think when I hit 500 I stop celebrating the 50s, maybe. Depends how slow it gets. The problem is when will pace pick up and consistency will start hitting the channel, because that's kind of where that I know I'm doing something right. The problem is my consistency is not consistent. So it is kind of how time changes and what to do and what I enjoy playing and what time I have to actually play stuff. And then sometimes I may do a bunch of War Thunder videos, not videos, wrong word, playing a bunch of War Thunder. Got back into the game of playing that stupidly enough and having fun with it. I'm still playing arcade. I'm a filthy casual, I know, but yeah, I just wanted it for the economy because I couldn't be arsed playing realistic. I mean, I got really deep in playing realistic, and then bankruptcy, the economy changes, and it was like, started playing a bit of arcade at like Reserve and 1.0. Had a lot of fun there. Then I realised I can buy stuff back, and it was a poor buying decision, and I bought something because I can, instead of jumping from 5.0 to 6.0, I jumped to a 7.3, which is where I also died. But yeah, actually, I could probably record one of these after that. I mean, there's been live stuff as well, but there we go. I think this should probably be counted as I've done my due diligence. You can get down here. So I think it's time to get back up. And yeah. So there we go. If I ever want it, I've got a theoretical way to get down here. And it feels like you're going deep. Saying this is technically underground, it is feeling deep underground. It's got that sensation. We got some more floors to build, but it doesn't really matter. So technically, all this can be built up. slash time. Set date. Sure, it's got a bit of plastic. There's a bit of vinyl stuck on my keyboard. No. Bit of in my lights. Oh well. I'll try and check that out another time, another day. That's another thing. I need to do this. My pesky building logic. So yeah, I might build this in a while. This feels like a fun idea, a fresh idea to build this sort of layered. So when I get bored of all this, I go into the up level, get to that bit, and hopefully I get so bored enough to go back to city building, because that drove me mad previously. Yeah, this has to be bricked up properly. Or do this, and then go to this. This is a bit of conversion. I could do that, but I have to do this because it's the height. I can install a light here. This is how I do it. So I do this. I do this. I know I've stopped talking. I've got into the itch of building. Oops. This is that. This is that, and I can build on top with another thing. So perhaps it'll be paused later, but yeah. It creates the illusion. So yeah, I'm kind of bum rushing to get to the high level War Thunder to play backwards, and then I can probably do like reserved. Well, I could do reserved top tier technically. I could do a War Thunder video that does well, or I can generally play. I might go then into realistic, or I might grind another nation. But yeah, I've gone out of the awful 5.0, the weird 6.0, and into 8.0 now, and kind of scratching to go higher than that. So yeah, I've been having fun just logging in, played a few rounds with the research boosters, and yeah, I've not been playing too many hours, I don't think. I mean, I can probably open Steam in a minute and have a look if I so wanted. But I think probably this week has probably lowered the average, because I know I've been saying previously, I've been doing like about, a month's worth of views is about over 1,000-ish, depending on success, which is still steady for the channel. I haven't checked the months recently, so this may be a bit of a dip, because previously I went to double check. I mean, technically not, because I think depends. Actually, it is this month because this week is the first month. So potentially, yeah, this month's been a little bit of a low week because, yeah, well, I was gonna say the random Titanic video I did on that ship. It did well, and then not Modern Warfare, Minute War did pretty alright, 30s, 20s, alright. Then the TFT videos boomed up, and the May this is the first video in May actually, yeah. So January, February, March, April. I've hit it pretty hard this shot. I mean, this is probably the most consistent I've been in a while. I mean, think about it now. Is the channel gonna hit 9? That's another thing to point out. Do I celebrate the 9th year of this channel? I mean, I know the first year of it was technically a dead channel because it didn't do anything, but there has been some years of trying to do stuff. I mean, I could do this with a wall pattern. Yes. See, this is me realising I did some talking, 9-minute video. I thought, nah, let's make it a bit longer, let's talk a bit more, and then I've rambled, and I'm gonna turn around and be like a 30-minute video, what was meant to be a quick 20-minute video. Anyway, my rambling. I think a bit of, when I get bored, a bit of free mind building. But you get the vibe. point of this? There's probably no point, but you know, I'm doing it. I think if we just finish this tunnel, then we can sidetrack onto showing other stuff. But yeah. I mean, I've got all the DMC5 game to show and complete it because I bought it was it was basically a few quid for like I think it was 8 quid something for this and a bunch of Virgil DLCs. So I just saw Virgil and yeah. Thank God I don't have monetization because that video was definitely copyrighted. I had there was a version of me screaming out behind my mic, practically shoved in my mouth, trying to like voice over with a the storm is approaching to try and hide the like 2 second clip of the song, but yeah. Maybe one of them, if I ever get to monetization, it'd be like, do I delete, mute, or it'd probably be delete. Any of the old videos with copyright and that, it's like, yeah. I did try to do the description credit, but yeah. You can't do much. So yeah, go watch a DMC5 video if you want to see a video that would probably get deleted if I ever have copyright issues with it, because it's not making any money, so there's no legal issue in that sense. I mean, technically, there is some minor legal issue in the sense that it is not my music, but I'm not using it for anything too heinous, so yeah. I mean, the world's gone on. You talk about the news, local elections, which we did get a reform seat here, which we did vote for because, you know, funny. And our MP is the Speaker of the House, so, you know, funny shenanigans ensues when he's getting investigated, which is funny as anything. Because, you know, free gifts you're not meant to keep, and where you're spending money, you know, usual UK shenanigans. To live in the UK is to living in interesting times. This feels well too late. I think it is just because I want that dark bit here, but I think it is just because of the walls. Ugh, that is interesting. The light goes through the walls. I like how that was like, it's well too lit in here, then how it immediately went the walls. That is the issue. So yeah. I mean, yeah, we could quickly move over this tab. Like I said, this is the YouTube thingy. Yeah, you know, said we did alright for this. It's yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah, but you know, good. I like the comment and did that. The mod's a bit weird. I think if I was gonna do it again, I'd probably use the default thing, and then is this where I play DMC5, I talk over, I speed some footage up. I learned how to do that. I just went, how do you do this in Premiere Pro? And then you have me playing this. So basically, I didn't know how to do that. This is you have to like control shift auto walk left mouse middle mouse and then that turns on. So yeah, I do recommend go watching this video because it's a little bit boring. There isn't a lot going on, but I did have a bit of fun. And if you're interested in me watching me try and play it, it's funny. But yeah, this is done randomly well. Like I said, this is like I said, 8 likes. That's a surprising large number for each views randomly. Some comments here, some comments there. Did well in the algorithm. So yeah, I mean I can go to studio quickly. Uh, and point out last 28 days it's a month. I'm basically literally a K down than usual. It is basically this video has carried this curve and the watch time and a weird subscriber dip because I saw one subscribe and he subscribed and unsubscribed, so shenanigans ensued. Impression click through rate's gone up randomly. But it's one of them. It'd be life. Actually playing Wolf and I've got 5. Okay. Last time this was about 400. It's about 100 hours difference. So I think last time I showed this. So yeah, I've been playing it a little bit. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next one.